Now, President Trump heading out to Las Vegas later, holding a big rally hours from now, hoping to give the incumbent Republican Senator Dean Heller a bump ahead of a very tight race for re-election. RNC Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel here with the lowdown on what's happening out there. And good morning to you and welcome back, Ronna.
Good morning. Always good to be here, Bill.
Thank you for coming here today. Real Clear Politics average. Jackie Rosen, the Democrat, leads now by 0.7 percentage points. That's about as tight as it gets. What's the issue in Nevada? Is it the economy or more than that?
Well, the economy is a huge issue in Nevada, and Nevadans have benefited greatly from the tax cuts. The average middle-class family is getting a $1,300 savings from the tax cuts, and 54,000 new jobs have come to Nevada since President Trump has been in office. Dean Heller is a fighter. He works for Nevadans, and having the president come in today is going to be a big boost to his campaign.
Here's the tweet from earlier. Financial and jobs numbers are fantastic, the president writes. There are plenty of new, high-paying jobs available in our great and very vibrant economy. If you are not happy where you are, start looking. But also remember, our economy is only getting better. Vote in midterms. When you were with us here in New York about 2 weeks ago, you had an air of caution, almost hesitation, for what's happening on the House side. Do you still feel that way?
Well, historically, the House is always in jeopardy in that first midterm of a sitting president. So we haven't taken anything for granted. That's why the RNC has raised $250 million. That's why we're in 28 states with over 20,000 field organizers. In Nevada alone, we've made 1 million voter contacts, which is more than we did in 2016, because we have to keep the House if we're going to keep these gains for the American people, higher wages, jobs coming back. Our country's on the right track. We don't want to reverse course.
But it seemed like you were wishy-washy as to whether or not the majority stays with the Republicans in the House. You still feel that
I want
way?
every Republican, because I need every Republican to go vote, and I don't want them to think this is a sure thing. We don't win if Republicans don't get out and vote. So every day I'm going to say, don't take it for granted. To every candidate, work like it's your first race. Everybody needs to run like they're from behind, and that's how you win elections, by not taking things for granted and being complacent. But absolutely, the House is at risk, and we've got to pick up seats in the Senate, and we have to hold seats like Nevada, where the president is going today.
Understood. We'll see how that goes. Brett Kavanaugh is a big story right now. I don't know how it plays out in the midterms, but people are paying attention. Here's the president yesterday on that. Watch.
Well, I'd have to see what she has to say. I've given her a lot of time. The Senate has given her a lot of time. We continue to give her a lot of time. We've held up the whole hearing. Why didn't the Democrats? They knew about the letter because she was showing it to Democrats. Why did they wait till everything was finished and then bring it up? That doesn't look good.
Here's the case some Democrats are making. The Anita Hill matter of 27 years ago hurt Republicans. Do you believe this has the potential to do the same?
I think the Democrats have been shameful in how they've handled this allegation. Dianne Feinstein had this letter for 45 days before she revealed it. During that time, there were 30 hours of testimony. She met with Judge Kavanaugh one-on-one. They held it in their back pocket for political reasons. That is not how you treat an allegation that you're taking seriously. And now they're calling for an investigation when really we're going to have to hear from Dr. Ford under oath in front of Congress. Chairman Grassley has been exemplary in how he has handled this. He has said, we will come to California, we will do this privately, but they're going to have to hear from Dr. Ford in the end. And if she's not willing to come forward, these proceedings need to move on, and we need to nominate Judge Kavanaugh.
Well, conversely, what do you think the calculation is for Democrats right now if she doesn't show?
I think the Democrats have turn this into a political parlor game, and it's shameful, and I think the voters are looking at it. The voters know that they sat on this letter. The voters know they held it in their back pocket. That's not how you treat a serious allegation, and the voters, I think, are seeing through these tactics and this delay. This is not how we want Supreme Court nominations to be for the rest of time in our country, and Democrats have degraded the process.
Ronna McDaniel, head of the RNC. Thank you very much. 25 hours from now, we should have an answer, maybe less. Thank you for coming back today.